Good morning, everyone. Today I want to share with you the opportunity to mine cryptocurrencies for free. Let's start by understanding, for those who are unfamiliar, what cryptocurrencies are and what it means to mine them. A cryptocurrency is a complementary currency created through the work of miners. This currency can be exchanged with other currencies and can also be used for various purchases. Mining, or more precisely, the cryptocurrency extraction, means to participate in the validation of certain transactions or to other types of validations in order to receive a reward. This is all done by an algorithm running on a computer. The algorithm performs complex mathematical calculations to validate these transactions. Of course, this is a basic explanation of what mining is. Let me give you an example to make it even simpler and easier to understand. Imagine being able to collect a small reward from the fees a bank charges for processing a wire transfer. With mining, we earn a compensation for participating in the validation of a transaction. In the traditional world, banks use terms like bank account. In the world of decentralized finance, DeFi, this is called a wallet. And what we call in the traditional world a wire transfer here becomes a transaction. You will get familiar with these terms in due time, so don't worry. It's important to emphasize one crucial point. Our company, S.E.R.E, Sky Empire Real Estate, has always been involved in the mining world and has always had mining assets. Personally, even before the establishment of the company, I was involved in mining. Our current machinery supplier has granted us, as an exclusive world premiere, the opportunity to give away the same algorithm that generates these currencies. However, it will be a downgraded version, which we have named the Light algorithm. Before diving into details, let's take a moment to understand how this algorithm works and why it is so innovative compared to traditional ones. First of all, the company that provides the algorithm and the machines is called Cryptoverse, and the algorithm is known as Hashburst. We are proud to emphasize that this is an Italian invention created by engineer Gabriele Edmondo Pegoraro, and we have the opportunity to spread it worldwide. Pegoraro has a previous experience in mining too, and he holds a degree in philosophy, which perhaps gave him a more democratic vision within the crypto landscape, but we will discuss that later on. The algorithm aims to replace old mining farms with a low-energy impact system through proof of work. Currently, the market is dominated by ASICs, which are machines that consume a lot of electricity. What this algorithm is trying to do, and is already doing essentially, is to reduce electricity costs because it runs on machines that can be described as almost at household level. Essentially, these are PCs that can be purchased from any electronic store. We know very well that ASICs have a completely different market and costs, but the important thing to note is that the energy reduction is not only due to the machine running the algorithm, but also to the artificial intelligence. Let's try to explain the difference between the traditional proof of work and engineer Pegoraro's algorithm. Profitability, artificial intelligence, and the non-custodial wallet are in this case the three key strengths. Let's start with artificial intelligence. It monitors each individual pool, which is the environment where mining validation takes place and where there's a chance to win the round and the competition. Not everyone participating in the pool receives a reward, so the AI checks. Let me give you an example. It's like a poker player who can see the other player's cards. So we participate in a game by knowing in advance what tools our competitors have, allowing us to achieve an 85% win rate thanks to the artificial intelligence. How is this possible? The AI calls on all the computers running this algorithm. I'll try to give a simple explanation because I know that the audience watching this video may not be familiar with the crypto and DeFi world. In summary, the artificial intelligence checks if the round can be won, and by working in harmony with the other computers, it speeds up the process. In this manner, we already benefit in two ways. Now, we save on electricity by avoiding our participation in useless rounds, and we also overcome the issue of rejected shares. It can happen that when someone tries to validate a transaction, he doesn't win the round, and as a result, the rewards are rejected. There is an important clarification. Neither Hashburst nor Cryptoverse will deposit the coins into your wallet since they will arrive directly from the pool. Thanks to that, there is no risk of money laundering and transaction security is ensured. Let's now talk about the algorithm, which is currently offered to us with a lifetime license. For now, that's the case, though the company may introduce renewals or payment plans in the coming months. The most important thing is that we can take advantage right now of this lifetime license and algorithm. As of today, between the first and the third month, there's a training phase. The machine needs to learn the process, and the artificial intelligence needs to synchronize itself, and so on. Afterward, we move on to the payout phase, which will occur between the sixth and seventh month. Typically, maximum growth is achieved between the ninth and 10th months, and production starts to stabilize. These timelines are valid as of today, and I'll share some additional insights to help you better understand this concept. If you'd like me to provide the complete PDF that I'm discussing, just let me know by writing to support. You can find the contact details in the video description. The supported cryptocurrencies are 70 across 59 mining pools, where various currencies are mined. Currently, we are mining Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic, Dash, and Monero. These are just 7 at the moment, and to produce them, all you need is an internet connection with at least 20 Mbps upload speed. However, when we eventually start mining all 70 coins, you will need a 64 Mbps upload speed. For this reason, I recommend getting prepared right now if you're interested in this technology. These are the currently active pools where we are mining multiple coins for each one of them. As you can see, they are well-known and reputable pools, and we will likely see more in the future. The company's goal is to encourage a return to home-based mining, similar to what Bitcoin miners were doing in 2009 and 2010. Back then, it was possible to mine comfortably from home with the electricity costs at the time, and especially with the rewards Bitcoin offered. So we want to bring back home-based mining as a solution, also to prevent large mining farms from having the ability to manipulate the market. Here we briefly see the machines. We will discuss the prices later. There's the MCM 300, which is essentially an HP i3 with 8 GB of RAM, and then a Thunderbolt, also an HP. HP is our hardware partner. This one has an i7 processor and 16 GB of RAM. You can also opt for more powerful machines from the same manufacturer, of course, but to run the algorithm optimally, we recommend sticking with the hardware models we've suggested. Now it's time to reveal the surprise we have prepared for you. Here it is, the Free Mining Free Limited Edition. After months of negotiations, we managed to secure this offer for S.E.R.E and all its members, but not just for them. You can also offer this opportunity as an exclusive preview to any of your friends, and I assure you, you'll be giving them a great gift. So what do you need to get started? You simply need a PC at home or in an office. It can be a desktop, laptop, or even a 10-year-old second-hand computer. You will need an internet connection with at least 5 Mbps upload speed. Of course, you need to be aware that the electricity and internet costs will be at your responsibility, and the PC will need to stay on continuously for 6 months, except for brief power outages. If you follow the instructions and tutorials provided for installing the algorithm, setting up the dashboard, and entering your personal wallets, you will be able to take advantage of the promotion of the century. Hence, by starting today, this light mining license, which will allow you to mine from home for 6 months, even with an old PC, will cost you €0. It will be free. Now, let's go over why we mentioned earlier processing times and payout times. These times will be significantly reduced once we reach 1,500 nodes. I briefly mentioned this concept before, and now let's look at it in detail. A node is a machine that is connected individually to a router. You cannot connect multiple machines to the same router because the pools would still detect only one node, and we would lose computing power. This is why the folks at Cryptoverse are donating this license to increase the number of nodes and to speed up production. Once we reach 1,500 nodes, the timeline will be compressed. It means that instead of taking a year to complete the learning, payout, and receiving process in your wallets, it could all be done in less than a month. Not to mention production starts immediately once you turn on the machine. How much can this 6-month license generate? It will yield the equivalent of around 100 USDT, though it will depend on the network. The larger the bandwidth, the more you can produce. But it's estimated to be around the equivalent of 100 USDT. This free algorithm will be granted to you for 6 months. What happens after that? We are working closely with the company to find a solution that will satisfy both the company and the individuals who have received this algorithm for free. However, we are also giving you another opportunity. If you choose to continue mining with this algorithm, you can. We are offering you a $400 discount on the list price for the MCM300 machines. This offer is valid for the next 500 nodes and applies only to the installation after the trial one, meaning you need to have both. The 400 discount is conditional on having already used the free trial license on one router, and the other machine must be connected to a different router to become a new delegated node. Now, let's look at the prices. For those interested in the free trial, you can contact our support team. You can find the Telegram contact link in the description, and you'll receive all the necessary information. Here we are. This is the retail price list. There are 3 types of machines, but we will only discuss about 2 of them because in our opinion and based on our historical data, they are the most efficient ones. As for the machine, we believe the MCM300 is the best one in the market right now in terms of costs and benefits. As we mentioned earlier, it's an HP i3, but it can also be upgraded to an i5 version with 16 GB of RAM instead of 8 GB. This machine has a production value equivalent to 0.5 Bitcoin in the first year, and for the second year it is estimated to be around 1.1 BTC equivalent. The Thunderbolt V2, which costs $35,000, has the potential to produce 1 Bitcoin in the first year and exceeds 2 BTC in the second year. If we consider cost and return, the MCM300 in our opinion is the best choice. You can install it by yourself, but we also offer a full assistance service and we could come to install the machine directly at your site. We also offer an optional VIP support contract, which generally costs $200 per year and covers various potential issues that may arise in the dashboard, such as address support, support for new tokens when added, and machine monitoring. However, these aspects can be discussed privately. These prices include, of course, the complete installation of the algorithm and the lifetime license. It's important to distinguish between this option and the light license, which is a downgraded algorithm designed to give you an idea of the potential for 6 months at no cost. We've reached the end of this video. I hope you like this new concept of mining and that it fills your homes. We've left the contact details in the video description. For any type of information, we remain at your disposal. Thank you for listening and goodbye to everyone.